Since coronavirus has become a big thing, people have been asking me questions about how to stay safe and how to keep clean. It turns out that one of the main forms of transmission of coronavirus is likely to be people will cough and sneeze, and that will leave droplets on a surface, or you might shake hands with people. And from there, like most people, you will probably transfer that to your mouth or your eyes. The virus gets in, you get sick. The most important line of defense you have against that is this: a bar of soap. This is my own homemade orange soap. I'll maybe do a video about that if you want. Soap is magic. Soap is a way of taking fatty globules and dissolving them in water and getting them off you. Or in other words, it will kill the bacteria and the viruses on your skin very effectively. In fact, one study showed that over 95% of pathogens that are on skin are dead within 5 minutes of a good wash with a bar of soap. This stuff is genius. Wash your hands frequently. But if you're out and about and you can't get to that, you might want to use a hand sanitizer. And it turns out that, for the most part, the shops here in Britain at least have sold out of hand sanitizers, which is a bit of a problem. Now, I was taught a method of making a hand sanitizer many years ago on a field ecology course, or rather for a field ecology course, when you might be handling things time and time again and you don't want to cross-contaminate. And it's very, very simple. Start off with an alcohol source, isopropanol. This is what I'm using here because I happen to have some. It's pure, it's cheap. You can buy this for degreasing and cleaning computer screens, and people have it in workshops. I'll be using 150 ml of this, measured out nicely already in Blue Peter fashion. At the end of this solution, about 3/4 is going to be alcohol. And you may be wondering, well, why don't you just use a pure alcohol solution? Well, the truth is, pure alcohol tends to sort of shrivel up the outside of the proteiny, fatty globs of spit and bacteria you see on the surface. And you had a higher survival rate with pure alcohol than you do with it slightly diluted down. It's also not the only active ingredient here. The other one is peroxide. This is a 9% solution. You can get this from a pharmacist, you can get them from some hardware shops. It's rare that people sell it at a stronger concentration than this now because, of course, there are some rather nefarious uses of it. However, this is a tremendous cleaning material. This produces molecular oxygen in the presence of a lot of biological stuff, and that is a tremendous disinfectant. But I don't need much. In this solution, I need about 5 ml, which is a healthy teaspoonful. Stir it in. Now, the problem with this solution, this will work, this will do everything I need it to do, but it's a bit runny, it'll immediately fall off things. So, we're also going to add some glycerol. See the glycerol? This is a lab grade one I've got, but baking grade glycerol will do fine, it's all pretty pure. And I'm going to put a similar amount in there, a healthy teaspoonful. And stir it in. That's a humectant, by which I mean it makes everything feel a bit more lotiony, a bit wetter, a bit nicer on the skin. Now that, believe it or not, will kill whatever's on your skin. That is an excellent solution already. But I can make it far better by topping it up to 200 millilitres with just pre-boiled water. This has been boiled and allowed to cool. And that is my viricide, my bactericide. That was what I was taught for making a solution for killing bacteria and viruses on your skin. Now, it transpires that this is very similar to a recipe that's being shared by the World Health Organization for use in places where you can't get hand sanitizers. If you scale these numbers up and play the concentrations to what they've got on their website, you'll find that this is almost exactly the same as their isopropanol solution. Downside, well, it's a bit runny. Doesn't have a smell, doesn't have a scent, so it's not something to be used for fun. It is purely functional. But the plus side is you can probably make this with stuff that you can buy even if all the hand sanitizer is sold out. However, option 1 is always a bar of soap. Option 2, buy a hand sanitizer. Option 3, make this, put it in a bottle, label the bottle. Be sure to label the bottle if you want to drink it, and you're done. And then when you need to get your hands clean and you're nowhere near a sink, put a few drops on your hand, rub it in, and you'll be sterilised. Well, you won't be sterilised. Your hands will be sterilised. Thank you for watching. I do hope that this is of use to you. If you have any questions, then drop me a line on Twitter or leave a comment here. I'll put some more of these instructionals up when I can be bothered. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye now.